Hi everybody. From the Coral Gables television studios, I'm Mike Biana, and here's today's news. The wait is over. Coral Gables commissioners recently announced the hiring of Mrs. Kathy Swanson Rivenbark as the top administrator for the city of Coral Gables. Mrs. Swanson Rivenbark was working as a manager for the city of Hollywood when she was selected for the position by the Coral Gables Commission last November 7. Mrs. Swanson Rivenbark is very well known in the Gables community. Aside from being a resident, she worked for more than 20 years as the city's development director, achieving great projects for the city and the community. She now returns as the city's top administrator, managing a $160 million budget and 801 full-time employees. City officials are confident that the vast experience of Mrs. Swanson Rivenbark, coupled with her impeccable integrity and ability to partner public-private enterprises, will help to move the city forward.
I'm really excited. Coral Gables is a great place. You have great employees, a lot of proud history, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it. Well, the City Commission made it very clear that they care deeply about the employees. They want to make sure that the employees are well served. They want to make sure that we have green practices, sustainable practices, that new technology without distancing ourselves from the residents, facilitation of permits, the coordination of redevelopment projects like the Miracle Mile project, the parking RFPs. The city has a lot going on, and they want to make sure that it's done well and the residents are properly informed.
Mrs. Swanson Rivenbark is expected to begin her new role as Coral Gables City Manager as early as December 15, 2014. Renowned New York artist Alice Aycock was selected by the City Commission on November 18th to create the first public art monuments since George Merrick's day. The two sculptures depicting passion flowers, which celebrate Coral Gables' roots as a garden city, will grace the Segovia traffic circles at Coral Way and Biltmore Way. Aycock is a nationally renowned public artist whose sculptures are on display at major museums and public spaces across the country, including a recent installation on Park Avenue in New York City. Aycock's proposal calls for a large sculpture with fountain features at the intersection of Biltmore Way and a smaller sculpture at Coral Way. Aycock was chosen after a panel of arts experts renewed 181 submissions from around the world. The city wants to inform residents that the Venetian pool facilities will be closed from now through March 3, 2015 for public renovations. The improvements would not change the appearance of the pool, but rather will preserve it within its historical architecture and design. The improvements to the pool and the surrounding property will include roof replacement, window, cabinetry, and pool repair, and beach sand replacement, among others. The Coral Gables City Commission selected the contractor company Behar Construction to take charge of the project after they submitted the best bid of $773,365 for the improvement of the 1920s era landmark located at 2701 DeSoto Boulevard. The pool has gone through only two renovations, one in 1989 and the second in 2009. For more than 6 decades, marching bands and floats have lit up downtown Coral Gables during its holiday festivities as the Junior Orange Bowl Parade celebrates its annual parade. And this year was no exception. Although a little earlier compared to previous years, the Junior Orange Bowl Parade celebrated its 66th annual parade the weekend after Thanksgiving. This year's theme was Route 66, in honor of the 2,500-mile road that took migrants from the Dust Bowl to the promise of sunny California during the Great Depression. The parade took place in Biltmore Way in front of the City Hall, extending towards Miracle Mile. All the proceeds benefited the organization of the Junior Orange Bowl, which supports over 15 annual athletic, academic, and cultural events for the youth. That'll do it for this edition of News Desk. We leave you now with the images of the traditional Christmas tree lighting, which occurred in front of City Hall, marking the beginning of the holiday season for our community.
And it's about time for Santa, like I promised. Thank you for being here in the beautiful city of Coral Gables under a full moon. Thank you.
Don't forget the Santa Zone located across City Hall at Merrick Park is now open to the public until the end of the festivities, featuring children's games and a playing area completely free of charge.